Do you think that's enough drink you're pouring in there?
Hey, how's it going? It's Jeff here from A Drink with Jeff for our second exciting episode from our new studio. I want to thank all the people who gave us thumbs up and those of you who actually also provided us with some input to make the show better. We are always big on that. Let it be clear. This is truly a case of help me because I need it. One of the things that did come up, and I think it's kind of amusing, is that the studio wasn't completely prepared. How do I know? Well, here's a shot of this up from the first show. You see what's over my shoulder? Yeah, that's a step ladder. Shouldn't have been there, wasn't supposed to be there, but I forgot to remove it, so it sat in the shot for the whole show. Okay, so we have lots of things that we can get better at. That's for sure. Second thing that came up, and I think truly an important thing, was that there was no drinking on the show. What is this? It's a drink with Jeff. We didn't drink anything. Kind of a minor oversight. Yeah, we'll fix that too. Okay, so as you know, I'm generally accompanied by at least one or two people, so I'm guaranteed that someone is watching the show. Today, Luke is on vacation. So, he brought in a substitute, a person you all know well, and a man of many words. Let's go to that man. Let's go right away to what he is doing. It's Mr. Potato Head. Hey, Mr. Potato Head, how you going? Listen, what do you think of the show so far? Hello? Mr. Potato Head, can you hear me? I'm hoping that face he's making is not a sign of his appreciation or lack of seeing for the show. All right. Second thing, and obviously the second thing we cover on the show all the time is, what is it we are drinking? For this, little Luke, who tends to travel with Luke, also has taken the day off and has brought in his own replacement. Again, I don't get to pick them. I just get to use them. So let's introduce our replacement for that purpose. There he is, SpongeBob SquarePants. Hey, SpongeBob. He's not one to talk much. He's out of his element. There's no water. However, he is happy to produce or to represent Members Mark Tequila, Blanco. Actually, that's Cristilano. Now, for some of you, you're thinking, Members Mark, isn't that from Sam's Club? Well, it is. But let me tell you, it's really, really good. Could it be that it's a Cristilano? Maybe. Could it be that it's got a number on it? Possibly. Could it be that it's just as good and these things happen? Who knows? A close friend of mine said, well, you know, Members Mark doesn't make the tequila. They got to buy it from somewhere. So maybe they just bought it from somebody good. Doesn't matter. Trust me, it's an excellent tequila. All right. So with all the normal background items out of the way, let's move on to the show. Today, we are going to actually, it's a little sad, because today we are honoring the passing of a person. A great man, a good man, and a man, I bring it up because it's a man that a lot of people don't actually know. So let me introduce him. His name, he goes by the relatively distinctive name of Moon Landry. That's right, Moon. Here's Mr. Landry, Moon Landry. Now you might ask, well, who's Moon Landry and why are you honoring him? Well, let me tell you why. Moon Landry was the mayor of New Orleans in 1960. Let's set the scene. 1960. 6 years before, Brown versus the school board was reviewed by the court. And segregation of schools was deemed to be against the Constitution. So what should have happened, of course, was everybody should have immediately said, okay, we're going to desegregate the schools. As we all know, that's not actually how it worked, especially in the South. So Moon Landry is the mayor of New Orleans. He decides, the courts have ruled, this is just stupid, we are going to desegregate the schools. So despite death threats, dramatic push from the governor of Louisiana not to do so. And I can only imagine the pressure he's under. Keep in mind, this is 1960. The KKK literally rules Louisiana. This guy's standing up and saying, we are going to desegregate the schools, and that's what we're going to do. So he does. And in doing so, is the first person to attend William Frantz School, November 14th, 1960? Teenager? No. A bunch of teenagers? No. No. You may recognize this shot also. That's right. It's Ruby Bridges. Ruby Bridges, a 6-year-old girl in her little dress with a little jacket. To attend school in America, she's required to have three federal agents accompany her to the school. Is she going there to do something nefarious? No. Is she going there to create a problem? No. She's going there as an American citizen to get an education. To do that, she has to carry with her 3 agents, because who knows what could happen. This is what Moon Landry said, we are going forward. This is a great man. I can only imagine the pressure on her and the pressure on little Ruby. That picture of Ruby Bridges attending William Frantz High School, well, actually school, in New Orleans, was immortalized in a famous painting by Norman Rockwell. You may have seen it. This is his painting. It's called The Problem We All Live With. And I think really, while I'm not really a Norman Rockwell fan, I think that pretty much sums it up. It's a great painting. It's a great interpretation of the real photo. And it's a great title to the process. So, to that end, we need to honor Mr. Landrieu, because without him, that may not have happened. And that would have been a terrible thing. So, thank you, Mr. Landrieu. We appreciate what you've done. And for that, we'd like to drink a toast to Moon Landry, a man who did what he was supposed to do, what he was voted to do, and that was to honor the law. Something, by the way, in the current world, in our current environment, we need to be very aware of, that there are many who, when given the chance, given the opportunity, are not doing what they're supposed to do, are not honoring the law. And I fail to see the dramatic difference between those who are arguing against what is obvious, what is obviously right, simply because someone told them to do so. We will leave it at that. A quick drink, and a thanks to all of you for watching the show. You have a great day.